So, why do presentations matter? Well, they matter because every time you stand up to speak, you leave an impression on every member of your audience. You can't not make an impression. And often, inexperienced presenters think that their presentation is all about the content, when really your audience thinks that it's all about you. And over time, the impressions that you make when you speak to your bosses, to your peers, to your team, will become your reputation over the whole part of your work. Because people infer all kinds of things about you simply from the way that you make a presentation. It's called fundamental attribution error. It's a psychological condition. They'll decide whether you're good at your job, whether you're funny, how attractive you are, how intelligent you are, whether you're worth promoting, all from watching and listening to you as you present. That might not be right, it might not even be fair, but I'm sorry, it's true. And we absolutely know that it's true. So you absolutely owe it to yourself to make a positive impression every time you speak. Like it or not, presentations in work tend to be those kind of set pieces that get attention. They're the formal occasions when things get reviewed, decided and done. The right people are often there, and presentations are a chance to show the influential and the important in your world that you're a star performer, that you can take on much more responsibility than you already have. So, let me repeat. You absolutely owe it to yourself to make a positive impression every time that you speak. And the good news is, it's not even that difficult. If you want to be much better than the norm in business, you really only need to think about three things. Three simple words. Fit, focus, and flair. It's not difficult to be better than the average. It's not difficult to make a positive impression. Yes, it requires a little bit of practice, but the key word is a little bit. You don't have to spend hours and hours and hours preparing if you understand fit, focus, and flair. It's what great presenters do. So, what do we mean by fit? Really, it's how what you want to say fits your audience's needs. Your presentation should be built with the needs of your audience at the front of your mind. You should constantly look to answer three, and only three questions. Firstly, what does this audience today want or need to know? Secondly, as importantly, what don't they want or need to know? And then thirdly, how can you find out the answer to the first two questions before you even start your preparation? Fit. So, once you understand fit, it's all about focus. Research tells us that 8 hours after you've stopped speaking, your audience will have forgotten 95% of everything that you said. It's not depressing, it's a reality. So the questions at the focus stage are, what is the very least that you can possibly say on your subject in the simplest way, in the shortest possible time, to help people remember? And out of everything that you could tell them, which is the 5% that you want them to remember most? And you spend your preparation time building your presentation around a focused message. If you do fit and focus well, that alone will take you comfortably soaring past the majority of corporate presenters in business today. But if you want to be exceptional, you have to add flair. And flair is asking you what you can do to make this focused presentation as clear and simple as possible, because clear, logical and simple is the first step to brilliance in a speaker. Having done that, you can then ask yourself, how can you make this clear, logical and simple presentation truly memorable? Surely that's the point of any presentation. To make a lasting impression on your audience, to leave your imprint firmly on them, to guarantee that they remember you and what you said positively. This model, based upon my experience, really is as simple as these 3 steps. And the whole purpose of this blog and my work is to show you how you can put that into practice in simple steps, so that by the time you finish, you'll be delivering presentations that are clear, logical, simple and memorable. Presentations that help you stand out from the crowd. Thank you. So, if you'd like to know more about fit, focus and flair, or if you'd simply like to talk to us about how we might be able to help you, then please contact us on any of these methods. We'd be delighted to hear from you.